2018, we are at that point in time now where now that the spiritual war is really starting, it's about to start getting really weird. It's about to start getting real serious and real heavy, and we all got to be very vigilant, on our toes and on the lookout, and having our faith in Jesus Christ, our Savior, through the roof, the strongest it's ever been. We need to be the most vigilant we've ever been and the most aware, because it's about to start really intensifying. These are the moments before, you know, the shit, and they're gonna pull out all the stops, because I truly believe the closer you get to the truth in Jesus Christ and the closer you get to that which is good in obtaining your destiny, the more Satan is going to get in front of you and pull out all the stops to try and stop you and deter you from reaching that final moment and final form of complete faith and love in Jesus Christ. We're getting closer to the light, so Satan's really in our face trying to block that light, knowing we're really close. So we got to be really aware of that in everything we do, because no matter how smart or how awake or how much experience and wisdom anyone has regarding all this stuff, Satan is so smart, the deception is so advanced that they'll pull shit and try and get you in ways you never knew you were even vulnerable to. We got to really look out and be aware and fully have our commitment and relationship with Jesus going on, because 2018 is the year where this stuff really all starting. It's all in place now. They've spent their decades, working on building up the damn system, getting it going and getting it fully fueled, functioning, and in place for now, this moment, to where now they can start it. I mean, everything, the setup, the narrative for everything has been one big build up for this moment now. And I mean, they got nothing to lose. The opportunity's here. They are going to start this shit, and it coincides exactly with and directly to God's biblical calendar. All this stuff is bound and destined to happen because we've allowed the evil to get to this point. And God ain't bound by our time clock. He don't care how, if we get it or not, if we understand it or not. It's gonna happen, and it's gonna go the way the all-knowing and all-powerful says it's gonna go. Plain and simple as that. Now, the truth is getting out there. We see the whole flat earth, and it's really building up the amount of truth that the general people are becoming aware and awake to, and there's a reason for that. I truly feel that the reason why this flat earth stuff is being allowed to flourish and get to this point of popularity and knowing is because of the fact that the shit is right around the corner. I mean, it's about to go down. That's the only reason why we're being allowed to have this knowledge. I mean, this is the true make or break point that's going to determine whether our soul is aligned with good and Jesus, or whether we get captured and taken by Satan. This is that pivotal point where Satan's gathering all his souls and trying to get everyone before the last second. And that's why the truth is being revealed, because the Bible said in the end times that the knowledge will increase. And he's given us his truth and showing us these things, and plain as day, we're being exposed to it more and more, and it's becoming more blatant and obvious, because it's Jesus showing his chosen people, letting us know that the shit's here. I mean, he gives us the signs, and he tells us what he's going to do and what signs he's going to present us with. I mean, it's all in the Bible, that these things in the end days, I mean, everything, this is exactly how the Bible said it would look. I mean, everything that's happening is happening that the Bible and Jesus said would happen in the last days. I mean, everything by the day the Bible unfolds and becomes more and more accurate, and truth and prophecy becomes more and more obvious by the day. I mean, it is amazing. Our faith should be through the roof. I mean, it's really amazing and wonderful, and I feel grateful to be blessed with the discernment of the knowledge and the truth, because you have to seek it. If you seek, so you shall find, and the truth is what will set you free. I mean, people don't even realize that they're bound, and it's so intense, and people don't even realize how fucked they are, and they think that they do, and they think that they're okay, and they don't need the truth. I mean, they got people so ass backwardly fucking brainwashed. It's insane. And the truth ain't gonna just come bop you on the head. You gotta seek the truth. You can't people that continue to be cowards and lay in the shadows and thinking they're not taking a side by just staying out of it. No, those people, there ain't no I'ma just be out of it. You either put the full armor of God on to protect yourself, or you're gonna be swept away by Satan's wrath, because he's the God of this world. He runs everything, and he's gonna be dominion. He's allowed dominion, and his reign is going to be allowed by Jesus to wean out and seed out and filter out all the evil people from all the scum from the good. It's judgment and determination, and it's getting rid of all the people who aren't, people that aren't capable of being with Jesus. All this is doing is seeing who's going to walk with him, who he needs to take, and those that don't, cool, y'all are weaning yourselves out. But another thing, the gap is also going to widen more and more between the good people, the truth, and the lies and the fake reality in the world. To those of us that are awake, it's just going to become more and more unreal. And I mean, I already feel like this is the craziest fucking movie plot scene. Like, this don't feel real how deep and crazy it gets, and it's just going to become more and more obvious to us people that the bullshit system, we're going to look at the people still asleep, and it's just going to become more and more like, what? How the fuck can you fall for that? How can you be that stupid? And the stupid people that choose to be fooled, because we do have free will, and we have a choice to believe in what we believe in. We can choose to take the truth from the authority figures that run this world, the people that we know are satanic and evil. We know that evil runs this world, and people still choose to, I'm gonna believe, I'm gonna put my faith in what they tell me, and I'm not gonna question anything. And you really think this is how we're meant to live and be as humans? We're being kept down and away from the biggest, most amazing things that could... I mean, people have no idea the power we have, and we got to really get organized and stay tight and stay together, those of us that are aware of this, because they're going to try and pick us off. And we really need to be strengthening each other and helping each other any little bit in any way that we can. We need to organize like how they organize against us, because truth and good will always prevail in the end. You got to stand up and fight for what you believe in and was right. And we got to, not in a literal fighting aggressive mean, but in a peaceful way, fight the evil with good and Jesus and faith. I mean, it's amazing how when you just stay calm, and just the more adversity that comes your way, and the more calm you are, and the more you mention and put your faith and restings into Jesus, I mean, the more everything just starts being okay and turns up, and everything works in your favor. And it just seems like it literally seems like the hand of God is moving every little thing out of your way.